was the future's most wanted thief. But then the law got lucky.
We found you a driver.
They stole his memory.
Where am I?
So they could use him.
What's it like to come back from the dead?
Now he's a good guy behind the wheel of tomorrow's most advanced crime-fighting machine. The ultimate pursuit of justice.
So I'm gonna have to get used to this.
Viper. Next.
From Touchstone Pictures,
Willkommen.
he gave his life to the sea.
What the hell is that?
His heart to his shipmates. And his soul
Come on over here, honey.
to adventure.
These pipes are clean.
Where his brain ended up is anybody's guess. Chris Elliott,
Will you drop down your head as a toddler?
Cabin Boy.
When I return, I shall be a cabin man.
Rated PG-13. Starts Friday, January 7th.
Give your style a healthy lift with Pantene Pro-V mousse sprays and gels. Don't worry about styling damage. This is healthy. Pantene's got Pro Vitamins. Pro-V means Pro Vitamins. They go into your hair. Want lift? Pro-V's got it. All the lift you need, right where you need it. Get healthy style. Get healthy, shiny Pantene hair.
Pantene Pro-V mousse sprays and gels for hair so healthy it shines.
You'll see.
This isn't the surface of some strange, lifeless planet. It's the surface of a dining room table. Dry, parched, unprotected, thirsty for Scott's Liquid Gold. Liquid Gold penetrates, moisturizes, hides scratches, and restores the beauty of all your fine wood furniture, paneling, and cabinets. Scott's Liquid Gold simply makes wood beautiful, no matter how you look at it.
I love steak, especially a thick, juicy T-bone. A1 all over the top. Perfect. Wonderful.
I'm in the mood for something spicy. Tongue-tingling spicy. Spice is just...
They get you here, and they get you right here.
I want something with gumption.
Something with a peppery kick that's spicy. A1 Bold. Yeah, that's what I'm in the mood for.
Original A1 and new A1 Bold. They're how steak is done.
You can't breathe. You're sneezing. Your sinuses and nasal passages are blocked. Where do you go for help? Last time you went to your doctor for a prescription. This time he told you to get the same prescription-strength medicine without a prescription. Tavus D, the antihistamine decongestant that was once the most prescribed by doctors, is now the most recommended by doctors for 12 hours of relief.
Good morning.
Tavus D, 1 tablet, 12 hours, no prescription.
Some of her students couldn't make the grade, so she failed them. And she got fired for doing it. Sounds surprising to you? It did to us. Her story, Dateline NBC, Tuesday.
It's the 15th annual Toyotathon, the best ever. And we're celebrating number 15 with some great deals on our hot performance cars. Check out the incredible new Supra and the all-new 94 Celica. And starting around $13,000 of Paseo's wild but practical. With big Toyotathon selections, your Toyota dealer's ready to deal.
Right, Squire. Right, Jackie? My dealer was great. I really saved a lot. These guys are really dealing.
That's what makes the 15th annual Toyotathon so special. See your Toyota dealer now.
Excited about your sonogram?
Well, Sam was supposed to call.
Guess who?
Sam.
How's our kicker?
Gorgeous as you. Want to say hi?
Hey, big boy. You want to come out and play?
Oh, Sam. He can.
With the clearer, truer sound of AT&T True Voice Long Distance, everyone you call will hear everything you feel.
Real you coming through your true voice.
I'm a smoker. My coworkers aren't. So from 9 to 5, I chew Wrigley's Spearmint Gum. That cool, clean taste is something everyone in the office can enjoy. So instead of smoking, I share my pure chewing satisfaction.
We can offer you this kind of salary, Tim, because our law firm is so successful. There is also the country club membership, access to the corporate condo in Barbados. Plus, you can have your choice of any color Hyundai you want. Well, Tim, we would never have gotten so successful if we hadn't also been so sensible.
Just because I want fresh-smelling laundry day after day doesn't mean I spend my life doing laundry. I've changed to new Outdoor Fresh Bounce. Now things smell fresh for up to 5 days.
Only new Bounce has a special time-release freshness that slowly releases day after day after day.
This is fresh.
I just washed it 5 days ago.
Change to new Outdoor Fresh Bounce. The freshness lasts up to 5 days.
How does the owner of Little Caesars think up his next great pizza idea?
That's it. Pizza for $1.
Pizza for $1. When you buy 2 pizzas with 2 toppings for $8.98.
Pizza.
Plus a third.
Pizza for $1.
So Janie was playing a molecule in the school play, and I start coughing. Everyone's staring. Fortunately, somebody handed me these cough drops, Robitussin. I didn't even know they made cough drops. Well, they worked on my cough right away. Soothed my throat, and I could feel those vapors.
Better?
I'm glad Robitussin took the spotlight off me and put it where it belonged.
Robitussin cough drops from the cough experts. And try new Robitussin liquid center cough drops with a soothing liquid center.
NBC's Sunday Night Movie will return following these messages.
Monday on an all-new Fresh Prince, something weird happens to Will. He actually studies.
We interrupt this promo for a sneak preview alert.
They did it again. It's the show you've been hearing about and everyone's waiting for.
Hi, sweetheart. That's your mother. Comedy.
A special preview of The Good Life after the Fresh Prince, Monday.
Burned out neighborhoods coming back to life.
Businesses are being established, jobs are being created.
A brighter future from an unexpected and controversial source, immigration.
Immigrants put back in more than what they take.
If we ignore the flood and illegal immigration, we will erode quality of life.
From policymaking to the struggle for jobs and futures, it's California's most explosive controversy, the fears and the facts of immigration in Southern California. Tomorrow at 5.
The only concern you should have down the road in your 280 horsepower Lincoln Mark 8 is finding more road. Introducing Ford Credit's Advance Payment Program. Simply make one lease payment of $12,915 up front and make no more for the entire 24-month lease. And save up to $1,736 compared to a conventional 2-year lease. Lincoln Mark 8. One lease payment of $12,915, nothing but open road for 24 months. See your California Lincoln Mercury dealer for details.
This is a taste. It is only a taste of McDonald's lowdown menu. This has been a taste of McDonald's lowdown menu. Had this been the real thing,
What you want is what you get.
you'd be singing about now.
Huh? At McDonald's today.
A new sketch of a suspected cop killer at 11.
Viper continues, starring James McCaffrey and Dorian Harewood.
Excuse me, you kind of in charge of stocking stuff around here?
Yes, sir.
I noticed you stock a lot of stuff on the bottom shelves, like you stock Duracell batteries in the top shelf, and you stock the other batteries in the bottom shelf. Is there a reason for that?
Well, Duracell is a better seller brand.
Are you using Duracell batteries in the gizmo there?
Yes.
Seriously?
Yes.
Can you show us?
I can't open it because
You can't open
I'll
it?
lose the program.
You lose the whole program?
Yeah.
Okay, but we'll take your word for it as a grocer.
Duracell. No other battery lasts longer. Maybe the butcher knows why.
My husband's a dentist. He tells people to use a mixture of baking soda and peroxide to clean teeth and gums. I use it. It tastes terrible. And who has time? But he nudges me.
New Mentadent is the only fluoride toothpaste with baking soda and peroxide all in one.
Look at this. Mentadent. Fluoride toothpaste with baking soda and peroxide. It's got it all. Tingling oxygen bubbles. And it tastes absolutely delicious.
New Mentadent, accepted by the American Dental Association.
Your back works hard all day. You need Sealy Posturepedic support all night. Sealy's Sense and Respond support system has patented coils. Unlike other premium coils, Sealy's gives easily at first for comfort. Then, as weight increases, it responds with increasing support, correct support. And only Sealy Posturepedic has this steel span foundation with steel beams, not wood. Posturepedic support, only from Sealy.
Debbie, these shots are fabulous. Beautiful, Debbie.
Better than the last time, Tony?
Absolutely. It's my job to make sure people look good. A few weeks ago, while doing test shots with Debbie, I noticed something. Dandruff. So I told her about Head & Shoulders. You see, regular shampoos merely rinse flakes away, so they could come back. But look, Head & Shoulders help stop flakes from even forming. You see the difference? Yeah, picture perfect. Head & Shoulders turns dandruff problems into beautiful hair.
It's the #1 recommendation of doctors.
Doctors have prescribed Monistat for years.
The #1 choice of women.
It's what I used whenever I had a yeast infection.
Monistat 7 cream starts to soothe on contact and cures yeast infections fast. And now it's available in improved disposable cardboard applicators.
Monistat works. It's the cure I trust.
There are other creams.
My doctor said Monistat is still the right cure for me. That's all I had to hear.
Monistat, the #1 choice of women, the #1 recommendation of doctors.
NBC's Sunday Night Movie will return following these messages.
The doctor everyone respected. She was the patient who trusted him.
It happened. He raped me. It's your word against his.
Based on one woman's story, what really happened.
She was under your care.
I never asked her to disrobe. Judith Light, Judd Hirsch.
I want people to know what he did to me.
How dare you? Betrayal of Trust, NBC Monday.
Where's the biggest celebration in town? At your Toyota dealer. It's the 15th annual Toyota-thon. Take advantage of our one-price 2- or 4-door Tercel DX with extra value option package savings. Either one price. And the Toyota Touch lease on Corolla means low payments. Corolla's been a benchmark of quality in America for over 25 years. There are Toyota Touch leases on all car and truck models, and that can make Toyota quality very affordable. You could be driving home a new Toyota tonight. See your Toyota dealer now.
When a ruthless crime syndicate declares war on New York City, peekaboo, only one man has the courage to fight back.
These people, they steal, they murder, destroy people's lives, and get away with it.
Charles Bronson.
Guns make you nervous?
Death Wish 5, rated R.
Starts Friday, January 14th.
They come every year before the big game.
The Clump Brothers. Clump Brothers.
Super Bucket.
15 pieces of original recipe or extra tasty crispy?
Original recipe! Wrestle ya! But they can never choose between original recipe with 11 herbs and spices or extra tasty crispy marinated and extra crunchy.
Get both. Both? And 15-piece Super Buckets are just $9.99 each.
We do chicken right.
After you.
After you.
After you.
After you.
After you.
Raiders get a kick out of overtime. The exciting highlights at 11.
Viper continues, starring James McCaffrey and Dorian Harewood.
Introducing Red Lobster's 20 shrimp and more platters. For a short time, when you order 20 of our succulent shrimp, you get more, like 20 shrimp with a juicy steak, 20 shrimp with fresh grilled salmon, or 20 shrimp with steaming crab legs. What more could you want? How about a great price, just $10.99 for all this? And kids get shrimp just $2.99. 20 Red Lobster shrimp with either crab legs, salmon, or steak, just $10.99. So get more tonight, only at Red Lobster.
Yeah, I would say I was a natural clown all my life. The costume brings the clown to life. I want them to see a clean clown. Cake, punch, pudding. It's on me, it's on them. I ruined costumes. It took me quite a while to figure out what works.
Tide with Bleach works on your white and colorful clothes. Regular detergents leave in what Tide with Bleach gets out.
Whites have to pop. They make the colors pop.
If it's gotta be clean, it's gotta be Tide.
If I can't get it clean, it's not funny.
After most meals and snacks, plaque pH can fall to levels where acid starts attacking teeth. These attacks can last up to 2 hours, increasing the risk of damage to your tooth enamel. That's when chewing extra sugar-free gum can help. When you chew for 20 minutes, the chewing action produces and distributes more of your mouth's natural defense, saliva, which helps neutralize acid within minutes. So in addition to regular dental care, after eating, chew Wrigley's extra sugar-free gum, because chewing helps nature fight the acid attack.
Laura Glenn is being dragged down by a tough cold, but she's about to break free with an effervescent rush of relief. Alka-Seltzer Plus cold medicine. Pills take time to dissolve, but Alka-Seltzer Plus is ready the moment you take it. rushing powerful medicines to soothe your aches, relieve your runny nose, free your breathing. Nothing rushes relief like Alka-Seltzer Plus.
Be our guest this winter at Walt Disney World. Call 407-WDisney.
Want to talk about the good life? Talk to John Bowman.
Get ready for a voyage to ecstasy.
John's living it. The good life.
I guess I shouldn't have zapped it in the microwave.
With good kids.
I can see myself working in a warehouse.
You think I sat around when I was your age going, gee, maybe someday I could work in a warehouse, selling locks.
A good job and good friends.
I like to stay in shape.
Working out's a waste of time. I don't exercise. Look at me.
Yeah, look at you. You look like a keg with arms.
Yep, that's all it takes. Good friends.
Hey, where do I tap this thing?
Good family.
Isn't that the boy from Sunday school?
Don't you dare embarrass me.
Okay.
And a sense of humor.
Hey, you know she likes you?
Dad!
From the writers of Late Night and The Simpsons.
Women are drawn to danger like moths to a flame. That's why they go for me.
The Good Life previews Monday after The Fresh Prince.
What do you see in this guy?
Why, looks just like a professional bowler.
There's a war going on out there, and it's affecting our kids. It's about drugs and guns and gangs. It's being fought on the streets of every city in America. Now, too often, kids are doing the dying and the killing. But we can't just hide in fear any longer behind closed doors, and it won't just go away. We have to get involved in our communities. We have to make our streets safe so our kids can be safe, and we got to do it now.
Yeah, we got a pike pole inside there.
This was to be the year. Dan Marino, 11-year veteran quarterback, was to surpass 290 career touchdowns, 3,200 completions, and 40,000 passing yards. Well, maybe next year. But you can't keep this guy out of the game. Where does Dan go to stay in the action? Blockbuster.
Can I please play now, Dad?
Sorry, I just went into overtime.
Stay in the game with Blockbuster and set some records of your own.
I smoke, but in the stadium, smoking's not allowed. So I've got my own game plan, Wrigley's Spearmint Gum. It's got a cool, clean taste my buddies and I can all enjoy. Instead of smoking, I share my pure chewing satisfaction.
You work harder, you get better, right? But working to condition my perm made it flatter. Then I found this, a new Pert Plus, just right for perms. Using a separate conditioner after you shampoo can flatten your perm. This is better. It leaves hair fuller. It cleans gently, then conditions just where you need it. So your hair is fuller and soft, too.
New Pert Plus for permed and color-treated hair. Fuller hair. No fuss.
A wide selection, all the best brands. And now at Pearl Vision, 50% off every frame. Cheryl Teague, Sebastiano, Guess, Gant, and more. 50% off every frame, every brand. Now at Pearl Vision.
Oh, we dreamed about a vacation in Hawaii for 12 years. Then we get there and disaster strikes. We're all stuck in our room with diarrhea. So I bought Imodium AD. I heard it worked better.
Original prescription strength Imodium AD stops diarrhea, often with one dose, instead of dose after dose of the pink stuff.
With just one dose, our diarrhea was gone, and so were we, out having the time of our lives.
Imodium AD, the original prescription for one-dose relief.
NBC Sunday Night Movie will return following these messages.
Tuesday on an all-new Laura Cat.
He's trying to get in.
Crazy Bobcat Goldthwait guest stars.
So much to learn.
Then a new day, a new time. Find out why Valerie Bertinelli sparkles.
Cool.
In the comedy Newsday calls Too Funny for TV.
Why, thank you.
Cafe American at a new time after Laura Cat, NBC.
Tuesday. Hello, everyone. I'm Rick Chambers with a Channel 4 News update. Tonight, a chartered plane gets stuck on the runway, and wouldn't you know it, the passengers are Wisconsin fans, and they're still waiting to get home. Playoff fever is spreading here in L.A. after one of the most exciting Raiders overtime wins ever. We'll take a look. And the crush of homebound holiday travelers has operations tied up tonight at LAX. That's all coming up at 11 o'clock. We'll see you then.
To a cat, the world is a feast for the senses. Watch the instinctive way he approaches things, and you'll understand why he's drawn to silky smooth pâté supreme. Savory, choice ingredients like salmon, crab, and venison. A delicate taste and a texture as refined as your cat. Pâté Supreme, from the makers of Whiskas.
You've seen these. Glasses that lighten and darken automatically. So had Infinity. That's why the rear view mirror in the new Q45 uses electrochromic technology to lighten and darken automatically for glare during night driving. So you don't have to think about it. Visit your Infinity showroom, and when you're ready to buy a luxury car, you won't have to think about that either.
Now, for a limited time, lease one of the world's most advanced automobiles with no down payment.
Ring in the new year with extraordinary savings throughout the store. The New Year's sale and clearance is now through Monday at Bullock's.
The Mako Supreme sale is on now. Our Supreme service is now twice as good at half price.
Now only $199.
Mako Supreme Finish wraps your car in a new sunscreen coating that protects the rich, deep gloss. It's so durable, it's backed in writing by over 400 Mako centers coast to coast.
Call 1-800-345-8500 for a free certificate. A $399 value for only $199, half price.
The Mako Supreme Paint Sale. If that showroom shines your bottom line, get Mako.
Southern California's #1 early morning news. Today in LA, first edition. Weekday mornings at 5:30, 6, and 6:30 on Channel 4.
The Energizer battery. It keeps going and...
Alpha Hydrox is going to turn everything you think about skincare on its head. When you hear what Alpha Hydrox does, you'll flip too.
Alpha Hydrox can reduce the appearance of wrinkles using a fruit acid as a natural exfoliant.
While it improves the way your skin looks and feels. Oh, and it's under $10.
Try it and see for yourself.
Alpha Hydrox, available at drug, discount, and grocery stores.
With full confidence, I submit to you an affordable economic package.
Senator, this will cost only $10.99.
$10.99.
The man's an idiot.
I'll say it again.
Would somebody call security?
$10.99.
What could anyone possibly get for $10.99?
I'm glad you asked.
Bigfoot Pizza from Pizza Hut with that special crust delivered for only $10.99.
Hey, Dad, who's going to sponsor this bill?
Bigfoot Pizza, a legendary value.
So I called back home and said, Dad,
I'm considering a tattoo.
don't even...
Think about it, I said. But I already knew. Too late.
What could he say? I mean, he has one.
Yeah, but I was young and stupid and innocent.
Okay, so I'm not so innocent.
True friends deserve AT&T True Rewards. Introducing the only program that gives you points for frequent flyer miles and free AT&T minutes.
Your true voice.
From Hollywood Pictures, in Africa, the rules of the game are simple. Hit hard, play fast, aim high. Always keep your eye on the ball. And no matter what they pull, don't let the other team catch you off guard.
He's goosing her!
Kevin Bacon. The Air Up There, rated PG. Starts Friday, January 7th at a theater near you.
Homicide is back, and the best new series of 93 is even better. With better emotional stories.
I want the truth to come out as much as you do, but what you're asking for, it'll cost.
More brilliant moments.
And you see right through me, don't you?
You're the big E on the eye chart.
And the best guest star of the new year, Robin Williams.
Someone murdered your wife. You'd remember all the faces, wouldn't you?
It's the show you've got to watch.
You tell me who did it. I'll identify them.
Robin Williams in the season premiere of Homicide, NBC Thursday.
This Friday, Viper shifts into its regular time at 8, 7 Central. This Friday, you'll ride the ultimate pursuit of justice.
With that car, I know I can make a difference.
This Friday, and every Friday. The series premiere, Viper at 8, 7 Central, NBC Friday.
Now, she lived with radiation in her body for decades and never knew it. Human radiation experiments, the shocking truth about what our government did. Now, NBC Wednesday.
The Channel 4 News is next. Tonight, hard luck Badger fans are stuck in another rut here in L.A. Police try to link 2 suspects to a string of 20 bank robberies. And veteran actor Cesar Romero has died. All next on the Channel 4 News.
We created a whole new automotive category. Brought the American Roadster back up to speed. And reshaped the 4-door sedan. You could say we've changed all the rules. Makes you wonder what we'll think of next. The new Dodge.
My dandruff shampoo is good.
Better try something else. Mine really works.
You'd better try something else, like Selsun Blue. Doctors recommend it more than all leading brands. Selsun Blue. Doctor recommended #1.
There's a porcupine in my throat.
Sore throats hurt. That's why we introduced Triaminic Sore Throat Formula. The new children's medicine made for coughs and colds with sore throats. Triaminic, just tell us where it hurts.
They come every year before the big game.
The Clump Brothers.
Clump Brothers.
Food bucket.
15 pieces of original recipe or extra tasty crispy?
Original recipe! Wrestle ya! But they can never choose between original recipe with 11 herbs and spices or extra tasty crispy marinated and extra crunchy.
Get both. Both? 15-piece super buckets are just $9.99 each.
We do chicken right.
After you.
After you.
After you.
After you.
After you.
The Good Life previews after Fresh Prince, NBC Monday.
Nowadays, a lot of car makers are comparing their cars and trucks to Toyotas. But what they're really doing is juggling the truth by comparing apples with oranges. After all, Toyotas are the #1 selling cars in Southern California. And Toyotas are the best-selling small trucks. The fact is, over 1 million Toyota owners in Southern California know that if you don't buy a Toyota, there's no telling what you'll end up with.
We give you more for your money.
Live in Southern California, this is Channel 4 News Weekend.
Everything is just a total disappointment. Just a total disappointment this entire trip. It's been that way. So, just so we get back, okay?
This stranded plane is the reason that a couple of hundred Wisconsin football fans are still here in Southern California tonight. Just the latest example of their snake-bitten image. Hello, everyone. I'm Rick Chambers. Our top story at 11 o'clock, the last straw for some Wisconsin fans. Except for the fact that the Badgers won the Rose Bowl, everything else that could have gone wrong for the visiting fans has. It started with tickets, brokers not producing enough of them for the big game as promised. Well, today, insult was added to injury at Van Nuys Airport. This chartered plane was filled with Wisconsin fans for the flight back to Madison, but all of a sudden, the plane started to sink into a hole in the asphalt. Everybody had to file out, and they've been milling around a nearby hotel ever since.
Well, it's kind of a fitting end. It's been that way all along, you know, with this group not getting their game tickets.
It's been a roller coaster. We've had a lot of up moments, we've had a lot of down moments. But overall, I cannot fault a single person other than probably our ticket broker.
Well, about an hour from now, the stranded fans are to take a bus over to LA International Airport, and then at 2 in the morning, they're going to fly on to Madison, they hope. Meanwhile, playoff fever is spreading throughout Los Angeles tonight. LA Raiders fans are whooping it up after one of the biggest and the most exciting season-ending games in recent years. The fans cheered their team onto an overtime victory today, a must-win for the Raiders to get into the playoffs, and the Raiders certainly did not let them down. Now these fans are eagerly looking forward to at least one more game. Brett Lewis will have all the game highlights and player interviews just a few minutes from now. In other news tonight, a new composite drawing of a cop killer was released late today, but investigators are still desperate for clues in the murder of Manhattan Beach policeman Martin Gantz. Doug Kriegel has more on that.
At the mortuary service where Officer Gantz was honored today, Manhattan Beach police officers were still openly grieving. Gantz was shot and killed last Monday night. The killer, an Asian male, is still at large. This new picture of the suspected killer was drawn by the artist after she talked to several witnesses.
The suspect that we are still looking for, that really hasn't changed, is a male Asian, possibly Filipino. We believe that he's 25 to mid-30s. And one of the things about him that's really striking is that he has very, very clean cut and neat in his appearance.
Police are still not certain what kind of car the suspect was driving. They have about 9 possibilities. Earlier today, residents of Manhattan Beach put flowers on the spot where Officer Gantz was killed. Many people here are furious.
Makes me angry. It just makes me very angry that someone can come into our town and take away the people that protect us.
Homicide investigators still have no idea